Good evening, my name is Janine Lewis, and this is my new process improvement project for the assisted living facility that I currently work for. We will begin by reviewing the problem statement, and that is that the availability of supplies like daily necessities can be a real big problem at the assisted living facility. The problem is compounded by the fact that the facility must order customized products for each individual resident. Due to the complexity of their inventory, assisted living facilities often experience supply chain delays, and this drives down the quality of care that the residents receive. Our stakeholders in this matter are first the ones that we want to manage closely, and that includes the senior management, immediate boss, in-house providers, and the internet company that we will be partnering with. These groups are placed in this category because they need to be the most engaged and the most satisfied in order for this process to work. Our next group is the high power, less interested group, and it consists of our residents, their families, governmental agencies, and other local contracting providers such as physical and occupational therapists. Continuing on, our next group of stakeholders are the ones that we want to keep informed, and that is the internal users, suppliers, developers, and trainers. These groups may not have a lot of power in the decision-making process, but they'll be on the front lines of ensuring that there is successful implementation of this project. Our last group is the low power, less interest, and that will consist of the local community and media. While we want to promote this new process improvement project to gain more residents, this group really has no say and is not interested in the implementation process, only the outcomes. The proposed solution for this project is that a new delivery method should be introduced that is internet-based and gives residents more control over their own supplies. The timeline to implement this project first starts with phase 1 with a kickoff call to let all of the employees know that we will be starting this process. The following week, we plan to place a technical call to the new internet supplier so they can also introduce themselves to our staff. Next, our facility will create surveys to give our residents an overview of the new process improvement project and assess their likeliness of actually using this internet service to obtain personal products. And we expect the residents will have 2 weeks to complete this survey. In phase 2, the new internet supplier will begin installing their software while we simultaneously configure the software to our existing legacy system. After the software has been configured, we can run a test in-house to make sure the software runs smoothly on our system. The internet supplier will also make sure that our data is converting accurately and completely so we don't have any missing or impartial data. We will then have our residents place several mock orders to ensure that orders are going through and in a timely manner. While we are testing the software, we will begin on-site training for all staff on how to place orders. We expect this phase to take the longest, lasting from April to June. Finally, we will plan to go live by the end of the 6-month implementation process. Our communication plan consists of disseminating information through meetings, summaries, status reports, newsletters, surveys, presentations, internet/intranet, workshops, and project dashboards. We will also provide a direct website to include updates and reports. And for more informal channels to communicate with our stakeholders, we will simply ask them what their preferred method of communication is. So we will also be utilizing email, text, and phone calls. To ensure success of this new process improvement project, we will be using metrics that are associated with costs so that we can see the value and initiative of this process. Thank you very much for listening to my new process improvement project, and I hope you have a good night. Thank you.